Having a load of gear in your collection doesn't mean a thing if you don't have access to the tools you need when you need them. This is my CarryPoint series, and I'm going to be going through each and every one of these single CarryPoints, explaining what exactly I'm carrying in them and why. It's like a pocket dump to the nth degree, and we're going to be kicking things off today with my wallet. Alright, so you know those military and aerospace grade aluminium wallets that are all the rage right now and all over YouTube? Well, I'm not going to talk to you about one of them because I've decided the YouTube algorithm doesn't hate me quite enough already. I'm going to tell you about this wallet, my leather wallet, and its content. It's got 3 compartments and a whole load of EDC items in here. Alright, so let's start with the cards. I keep 3 cards in here, all in this side. I have a bank card, a health card, and an ID card. So those are my 3 most commonly used cards. I just keep the 3 together. Then in this side, I have my cash, and I keep in here, in terms of coins, I keep €3.50, which is enough for a cup of coffee and a little tip and then a bit more. And then in terms of cash, I'd like to keep €85. So a 50, a 20, a 10 and a 5. Right, so in total I keep $88.50 in my wallet, and it's good to know always how much you've got in cash, just in case you need cash in a particular moment or for a particular purchase. Now, the business end, here we go. So in the center pocket, I like to keep some Gorilla Tape mounted on some plastic. This is very useful for when you need to seal something down. And then I also have some elements of a boo-boo kit here. So I have an alcohol wipe, just one, and a sticking plaster. Now these are very useful. I've used these when I'm out with other parents from the school and our kids are playing basketball or football or something. There's always somebody coming up with a scraped knee. You just clean it with some water. So clean, disinfect, and then put a plaster on. Got this from my local chemist or pharmacist. This packet itself, I got it from AliExpress. And when you buy components like these adapters or whatever, they tend to come in these packs. I always save them because they're useful for keeping little bits of stuff. So in here, I have a floss pick wrapped in foil for hygiene purposes. I don't like to use the toothpicks on my Victorinox. I prefer to use something like this, which is much more sanitary. You can buy these in bags of 50 or more on Amazon. You can poke your teeth with that. And here you actually have some dental floss, which is very useful for cleaning out in between your teeth. Okay, what's up next? Let's tip all of these out. I carry a spare flint for a lighter. That's useful to have with you if you need to start a fire or your lighter suddenly runs out of one. And then for joining purposes, so if you need to join a couple of cables or whatever, it's good to have these ties. These are usually from loaves of bread, so they're very useful to have, and they don't take up much space, and they're nice and flat. A safety pin, you can use this if you get a sudden rip in some clothing or for whatever purposes. As I've shown in another video, you can use this in conjunction with your pre-threaded needle, which I'll come to in a second. So that's the safety pin. Paperclip, always good to have with you as well, takes up no space. You can use it for ejecting SIM cards. You can use it for holding papers together if you get a bunch of receipts that you want to put together or something like that and sort out your paperwork on the fly. This is just a nub of silicone glue. So if you need to glue something, you just take your lighter, light it up, and then you can rub this on something and get some silicone glue there. That's useful to have. And nice and small and lightweight. You don't need a lot. And a little of this goes a hell of a long way. That brings me on to the last thing in this little pack, which is actually a folded up paper tape measure. So I get these from Leroy Merlin, which is a hardware store out here in Spain, so they pronounce it Leroy Merlin, but they're actually French, so there they pronounce it Le Roi Merlin. So it's nicely folded up and put in here to protect it. They don't last awfully long, but it's good to have a 1 meter tape measure for those instances where you're out looking at furniture or whatever in the shop, or obviously if you're a tradesman, it's better to carry a regular tape measure, but for a small urban EDC kit, this is super. You can also pick them up in IKEA by the door. When they wear out, you just start using another one. And for the nub of silicone glue, these are your regular glue sticks for your glue guns. However, the smaller ones exist now, so you can get refills for glue guns of this size. So I just cut that off here. All right, so let's make some space. I'll put all that away later. Okay, so what's up next? All right, okay, this is where EDC gets personal. All right, so I have type 2 diabetes. Before you start feeling bad for me, it's fairly light, and it's the kind of diabetes you get when you ignore too many warnings and dodge a few too many salads. So so I carry 24 hours worth of my meds with me at all times inside my wallet. I'd started out with EDC a couple of years ago, and my wife and I were going to restaurants and stuff with friends, and I realised that I was carrying a multi-tool that I could disarm a dirty bomb with if I was Jack Bauer, a flashlight that I could light up half a stadium with, a knife that I could skin an elk with if there was an elk handy to be skinned, but I couldn't look even at the cheesecake on the menu because I'd forgotten my meds. So that was a bit of an awakening call to look into my EDC, reevaluate it, and make it about me. So yeah, my meds. I carry them in the wallet, and to avoid the foil wrap opening, I cover them in paper tape. All right, what's next? Okay, again, this is specific to me, a bit personal. I tend to get ear infections if cold wind gets into my ears, so I just carry some cotton wool with me, and if I feel a cold blast, then I just pull off a couple of balls of this, scrunch it up and push it in my ears. What's next? Okay, let's get out everything else. Okay, so a flat and light USB key. Personally, I keep copies of PDFs of my ID and my passport, whatever. You keep on a USB key, whatever you need to keep on a USB key. Then we have a pre-threaded needle. Now, I've left a link to a video up here on how to prepare one of these. I really like having a pre-threaded needle with me. I use these for repairs if I'm camping or something like that, and they're very useful. And last up, held together by a Ranger band, basically just from a bicycle inner tube, I keep a small pen. It's not a great pen, but it's good enough to write with. It's comfortable enough for taking notes, and I just like to have it in my wallet in case I need it. And then these are titanium tweezers. I find that these are the best tweezers for pretty much anything I've ever found. So I like to keep a pair of these. I'll put a link to them on Amazon. I'm not getting any kickbacks for any of this. I'll just see if I can find the links for them, should you be interested in getting some. But these are nice and light, and they're superb. And if you notice, then here we've got basically the plus scale tools of a Victorinox 91mm. I prefer not to rely on having my Victorinox 91mm with me for these things. And so what I've done is I've chosen what I feel to be superior versions of the scale tools from a 91mm. Yeah, and that is everything. That's it for the contents of my wallet. So, mis cosas, this is the shop where I bought my wallet. And as you can see, there is a huge variety of things that you can get. There's the one that I bought for only €6, and there's choices in terms of colours and whatever. And you could support local businesses by coming into a shop like this. And here we have the shopkeeper, Esther. Thank you very much.
Hola.
Hello. Thank you. Bye.
Gracias.
So that's all we've got time for today on the Clown's Pocket. I hope you found this video on my wallet and its contents to be useful. This was the first in my CarryPoint series. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, then please like, share and subscribe. And if you are in the market for a new wallet, I do recommend at least checking out a local shop and explaining to the shopkeeper what it is that you're after, and I'm sure they'll help you out. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the Clown's Pocket. All the best. Bye-bye.